Good afternoon. Right, day 2 of Junk Journal January with Meg Journals. Starry. Now, initially I thought I'd just do a starry night sky, but another resolution of mine is to use my stamps more. So I have got a lovely set with starfish in. Starry, that'll do. It came in a magazine. There's nothing on here. Well, Practical Publishing. I think that's like Crafts Beautiful. I don't know. I can't remember. So anyway, I thought I would do, I don't know, a bit of an underwater scene type thing. If I can create that, we'll see. Actually, looking at that bottle, I might use that as well. I've got the starfish out, and I've got the little shoaler fish. I mean, I've got the shells here. I'm kind of envisaging a bit of a coral. I don't know. We'll just make it up as we go along, as usual. I quite like the idea of that bottle, although you wouldn't want one with a tag. Ah, there's a message in a bottle there. Right, that looks about right. Okay. So yes, another thing that I'm going to do this year is use my stamps more. So now I found my maps. Louine, I think you sent me this one. And I have found the bit where I live, basically, which is there. So I was thinking, I was wondering if I could tear this in a way, when it fits as well, to make it look a bit like a coral reef. I don't know. It might work. It might not. I don't know. Let's just give it a go. We're not going to know until we try, are we? So I need, I want it to be quite large. So if I go just above the letter C. So anyway, I hope you're all doing well. It is the 2nd of January. Times are marching on already, isn't it? Now what do I want to do? Yeah, so like they say, it doesn't stand still for anyone, does it, time? I'm going to rip off the words, I'm afraid. Probably a mistake, but it's kind of what I think I want to do. So let's have a look. I don't mind that it looks like a map. Obviously it's going to look like a map. That was a stupid statement. But what I mean is if I see bits of the map, basically. As in there. Okay, like that. And then maybe I ought to stamp these on paper. The fish can just swim up there, so that's fine. But I'm thinking these, I might need to stick them on paper. Stamp them onto paper. And then colour them, because otherwise they're not going to stand out. But that really looked like a coral reef to me. Stick with me. It usually makes sense at the end. I haven't got a bit of paper. Oh, on the yesterday's one, I found Let Your Dreams Set Sail. I thought that was apt, so I stamped it on there. Just because. Okay. Yeah, I'll stamp on the back of that. That'll be fine. Right. I don't think I want to use black. I think it'll be too dark. So, sorry, I'm just getting my ink pad out, which has conveniently stuck itself in the tray. It's going to come out. Oh lordy, sorry. Hang on. That was a bit of a tight fit in there. Hang on, I'm coming. Yeah, that didn't want to come out, but it has now. So this is the little archival vintage photo. It's a little bit softer, obviously, than black. So we'll just stamp all these up. I'm going to do a couple of the big starfish because another thing I hardly ever use is my distress crayons. So again, I think that could be part of my I might have to write it on that front page there. Part of my goals is to use up my blooming supplies and stop buying new stuff, because I don't need to. So I think we only need one bottle, so that can go back. Where is it? There it is. Do I need any more little starfish? Might do, actually. I'll just do a couple more of those. Yeah, I'll say I was going to do a starry sky, and I thought, don't know, might not. Right, there's definitely enough of those. I'm not going to make you watch me cut all these out. I will do it myself. Actually, I'll carry on with this. I was going to use my wild honey. I've got this Brilliance one, but I don't know. See, it says pearlescent olive. It looks like gold. It's a new one. I picked it up at the car boot when I picked up all those other inks. Let's have a look what colour that is. I still can't use my digit. Oh, it is olive. It might be quite nice, actually. Let's give it a go. Is it permanent? Yeah, I think it is. Ooh, it's very juicy. Wow. Ooh, that's a nice colour. Can I squeeze in one more there? I'll do. I squidged it a bit hard, that one, but that's a really nice colour, actually. Is it pearlescent? Are you pearlescent? Kind of. Right, well, that can go on the use more list. I shall clean that in a minute. Right, put you away. Let's get colouring. So for me, starfish are kind of, well, in this country they're sort of oranges and any orange really, aren't they? Maybe that mixed in with it. Let's see what we can do. I don't know why have I got this bit of card here? Oh, because I was going to spray. It's alright. I'm trying to think then, why was I, what the, okay, so if we just do, I'm only dark in the middle. Should have looked at a picture of a starfish before I started this. Yeah, so some of these just not even used. It's naughty, isn't it? But I think we're all a bit like that sometimes. You buy this stuff and you sort of, meh. But it's going to be one of my things. I really want to use up everything I've got in my craft room. Well, not everything, but you know, a lot of what I've got in my craft room. I'm going to cut around them, so I'm not worried about going outside the edges. This is just to give it some colour. Oh God, you're sore. Yeah, because things like this, I think they're starting to go, those crayons. They're starting to get old. And that's just such a waste, isn't it? Although I bought them cheap. I mean, I'm not really, you know, I didn't pay full price for them at all. But, yeah, a bit naughty. Might be better, slightly damp. Let me, slightly damp wet wipe there. Let's see. My digit's not working. Awake. Okay. To use my other finger. If there's any nurses out there, do you think I need to go and see a doctor for that? It's literally like somebody sends an electric current up my arm if I try and use it. So I think I've damaged the nerve right on the end of the finger. Shh, Stupid of me. Just slicing blooming carrots as well. I'll just give those a rough colour, like so. That'll do. Right, I'm going to cut these out. I am not going to make you watch me do that because that would be cruel. And I will come back to you when I have cut them out and we'll start sticking them on. Now, what colour do I need to do you? I might not use that. If anything, it needs to be done on acetate, doesn't it? So it's clear, and then white in the middle for the paper. Might not use that. Right, I'll pause you. I'll cut these out, and you will come back when I have some starfish. Won't be long. Right, chopped out all the starfish, couldn't think of the word then. I also stamped up some of the clam shells, and these, I can't remember what they're called, but anyway, we have those on our beaches, so I've just sort of coloured those in and dropped them all. I went round them with wild honey, and I think it's really, I'll say that's the colour that starfish are in our country. I know in other parts of the world they're a bit more exotic looking, but ours are kind of that. So with a hint of red, actually, thinking about it. So I might get the fired brick out and put a little bit of that on. But I want to get on and do the... right, yeah, I'll leave that there. I want to spray the background. Now, I've got out... Right, let's move you there. I've got out peacock feathers and peeled paint. I want a bluey green. These probably aren't the right colours, but you know, we'll give it a go. So, I'm looking for a bit of paper. Just want to try them. Let's just give it a quick spray. I don't know if they're going to... I mean, I have gessoed the booklet, so I might be able to... I bought this little one as well. That's quite a nice colour actually, those two merged together. Yeah, it's a sort of a sea green to me. Do you know what? It's cheating. Sorry, I wobbled you then. But we use that. Oh, where there's a will, I'll find a cheat. Because I always find when I go straight in and spray straight on, it just... I either end up with the circle of the spray nozzle, or it's just a disaster and it goes everywhere. So actually, I don't care that that's cheating. Yeah, I say it's got gesso on the background, so it should be fine. So, have we done enough? A bit more down here. Doesn't need much, it just needs a hint. That'll do. I haven't got the stress of spraying those anymore now. Because me and Distress Oxides, we are not fellows. Let's put that on there. Okay. I think it's going to be alright, that'll do. So, I found this sort of leafy, I don't know if you can see it actually, and I thought that might look quite good as coral. Oh, I don't know, it's all going wrong. Let's get a bit of red on these. There's me red one. There. Thinking about it, yeah, it needs a little bit of red, I think. Yeah. Oh, lost without my digit. I can't push. That's a bit better. I'm fussing too much, aren't I? I'm trying to make it too lifelike, and I should just be playing. Stop. Okay. Let's put you over there. Right, let's get this coral stuck down. glue stick, there you are. Could call it foral, faux coral. No, that's a silly word, don't be so silly. Okay. I will ink around the edges. Oh, I did that on the other page actually. I went around the edge with, I think it was Vintage Photo. Okay, doesn't look too bad. These are all going to stick together, aren't they? Actually, that is meant to be stuck. I shall go round and titivate and maybe stick all the pages in, gesso them all before tomorrow. What do you think the chances of that are, my lovelies? Yeah, I'm really tempted to use that. Might need it in a bit. Okay, stars, starfish. That's what I'm going with. I put a few clams down there. Clams? I think they're clams. Yeah, you see, they're not showing up, are they? So, what to do? This needs to be quietened down a bit, doesn't it? Yes. That's what's to do. Come on. No big blobs, please. Thank you. That's a giant blob. Let's take you off. Let's get the fingers in there. Messy little monkey, and I, eh? I love all that stuff though. Covering up Devon. As you know, these don't get wasted. Right, I'll have to let this dry. Give it a quick blast with the heat gun. It's a bit better. It's muted it a bit. I think I want a little bit more. See what I mean? I'm a disaster with these things. Absolute disaster. Maybe I'm too heavy-handed. That could be half the problem. Don't know my own strength. Merge these in a bit. Too much of a line there, wasn't there? Yes, there was. Get ready. I was watching, what's his name? Cary Griffiths, is it? Yeah, the Welsh guy. And he does quite a lot of art journaling. He's very good, actually. And where was I going with that? Yeah, and he said it's kind of like, I want to do it, but it's like, you kind of don't want to film yourself doing it. And I don't know, well, I think he summed it up as, you know, if there's a failure, no one knows about it apart from you. So, and I'm like, yeah, because I'm no artist at all. That is much better. I'm much happier with that. Yeah, so I'm glad I'm not the only one. And I mean, he, you know, he sort of self-promotes a lot better than I do. So, yeah, he's much better known. Anyway. Oh, God. How much green paint? Good grief. Right, there we are. See? Pretty. And that will get dried and used in something else. Okay. I think I'm happier with that. I do need to dry it though. So let me pause you again. I won't be long. Right, that's all dry. While I was doing that, I thought if I stamp this, it's a little bit, again, too perfect. So what I'm sort of looking at is maybe cutting that into seaweedy stuff. I feel it needs a bit of seaweed and then I'll be happy with it. So I'm not going to pause you anymore. You're going to have to sit and suffer. But let's cut some seaweed. I just think that stamp will be too perfect. Oh, I could stamp it on there, couldn't I? No, that'd be far too fussy. Let's just do some seaweedy. I'll make them quite long and then I can just tear them down. This is still quite wet actually, so might have to. Come on, dry quickly. Don't want it to be massive pieces. Get off. Again, thinking I'm going a bit too literal here. I try to make scenes instead of just, you know, sort of interpretations, I think is the word, maybe. I don't know. Right. I'm just going to whack these on. I'm not going to think about it. I think I'm overthinking. Right, let me move you around there. Let's drop all that off again, shall we? Once again, I leave myself about 2 inches to work in. You're not going to see them, but I think you will, but you won't. They're not going to be in your face. That's what I'm hoping, anyway. I'm not sure I'm going the right way, but let's keep on. It's so wet. Ugh. Oh, yeah, like that. We'll just stick these on, then we're going to stick on the starfish, and then we're going to stamp the fish, and then we're going to call it done. Because this is just going on for far too long. Come here, get off the page. Where's my little fishies? We're done with them. I definitely want to put those on. I'm so tempted by those, but I think it'll... I wonder if I can just... Let me just stick the last one of these on. I'm thinking if I can just catch the end and not like the whole image. I don't think I want the whole image. I think that's why I'm rambling, aren't I? Right, so what I've got here is this green brilliance one. So what I'm thinking is if I just kind of not do perfect line. Whoa, that was close. I like that. Okay, we'll do a few of those. Say not the perfect image. I don't want perfection. Just being brave now, going for it. It's sort of seaweedy. Okay, yeah, I like that. I was glad I was brave. Okay, I'll clean them all up when I get off. Right, okay, that's that one. Let's put you there. Right, I desperately want to put these little fishies on. What I might do is put the starfish on first, actually. You need to dry. I've got this sweet little school of fish here. So I might put some of those on. What colour should we do our fish? Don't really want black. I could do a dark blue. We don't have many fish like colour in this country. Let's have a look at London fog. I wonder if that'll stick out. It's a very dark grey. It might not show up against the green, that's all I'm thinking. Not bad. Let's do some. Yeah, they're kind of there, but they're not, again, in your face. So if we then switch to darker blue, I want to do some little swimmers down here. Right, that'll do. This is a long video, sorry peeps. I was hoping to keep these under half an hour. Right, okay. Are you dry? I think you're dry enough. Let's get some starfish placed. So, quite fancy having one here. And one sort of sat maybe down here. And one kind of there. I think I like it. I'll do. See if I can find a suitably fishy quote or something about the stars. I don't know. I couldn't find anything in my my stamp collection so far. Just trying to be careful because that's still wet there. So there we are. I'm going to call that Starry because it is starry with the starfish. These are minnows, by the way. That's why they're so little. Okay. I know they look totally out of proportion with the shells, but they're little baby fish, all right? Just go with it. We're in the world of Susan now. Clams there. I can't remember what these are called. We have quite a lot of these around our coast, actually. Oh, okay. You want to go there, that's fine. Where do you want to go? You didn't fall off. Come on, make the decision yourself. Let's put you there. We need another one, aren't we? Put one here. No, it's too placed, that one. Let's put one here, down the bottom. Laying on the bottom of the sea. It's a lovely world, my world. Right, I've got some little diddy ones here. I've only got 2. Is it going to bug me that I haven't got 3? Probably, but we're not going to worry about it. Let's put one there. Might put another one there. That'll do. That'll do nicely. So, 2nd of January, starry. I'll say, was going to do a night sky, and I thought, starfish. We'll do starfish. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. Yeah, I'll do a suitable quote, or I might put a number 2 on there or something. But anyway, I want to let you go because this is a long one. So there we are. Oh, there's a bit of missing seaweed there. I might stick that on. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Good fun here, isn't it? See you later. Bye.